There should be several different things that you're upselling inside the members area. Your coaching should be the primary thing that you're trying to push. Sure, you can hit your members with affiliate offers, and some of them will bite. The most significant money-making offer you'll put before your members are your coaching services. You can't make the sort of profit that coaching offers by promoting affiliate products. That's why you got into coaching to begin with. Take it to the next logical step by trying to convert some of your paid membership site subscribers into customers of your coaching services. You will receive a surprising number of people willing to get coaching from you if you provide them with valuable information inside your members area. How do you know when you're ready to become a coach? You're ready when you know all the questions you're about to be asked by your clients. Not only do you need to know the questions, but you need to know the answers as well. Being a coach isn't something that you can fake. Well, actually, you can fake being a coach. The problem is, you're not going to get very far faking that you have a firm grasp on how to become successful. People will eventually see that you have no idea how to help others. You will lose all trust within your community, and that will mean you won't have the ability to make money. The way you build up your reputation online is by helping others out for free. You find people who have questions, and you provide them with answers. Forums are a great place to do this, since your responses will be there for everyone to see. Google indexes most forums, and they get some search engine traffic. New people will read your answer, and they will judge your abilities based on your answers. If you're able to give the best, most accurate answers, then people are more likely to buy your coaching services. You first establish yourself in your niche, and then work your way to having people pay you for your knowledge. If you come blazing into your industry offering coaching services, it's going to seem suspicious. People will either think you're trying to scam others, or you badly need money for some reason. Start slowly by posting a few times a day at most. Ease your way into things by slowly introducing the public to your coaching services. If you first add value to forums and social, then make friends. You're more likely to get customers that way. If you barge in and think the loudest voice gets the most money, you'll be left with empty pockets. In the very beginning, you're not going to have many clients. You shouldn't have any problems keeping track of them. The real challenge begins when you have a lot of clients. How many is a lot? It's the number of clients when you forget what you're doing today. There is no number of clients that's too many. It depends on each individual and the team that backs them up. If you're a one-person operation, 10 clients might be too many. If you have an office of people helping you, then that number will be much higher. Every person on your team needs to be on the same page. No one can be off in the wilderness doing their own thing. Everything that you and the rest of your team does needs to be laid out. Someone needs to go over the day's activities to ensure that no time is being wasted. Many software packages offer everyone the ability to log in and monitor what's going on. You might think that such software is a waste of your money, but it isn't. A small investment in organization will reap huge dividends when the workload you're able to accomplish increases. Productivity is the name of the game when it comes to increasing your earning potential from your team. You're the type who likes to go pedal to the metal. You must schedule downtime, so everyone has a chance to recoup. Burnout is a real thing in the world of business, and it can have a devastating impact on your productivity. Every day, there should be a little bit of downtime for you and your staff to collectively collect your thoughts. It's also a good idea to have meetings at least once or twice a month to get people away from the computer and talking to one another. A big problem many offices have is that they don't promote communication amongst the workers. This is a big mistake, as communication is crucial to help maintain a steady flow of productivity. This is one of those things that can make a client mad. A client comes to you with a desire to do something that isn't possible. You can tell right away that what they want will never happen. What do? The ethical thing to do is to say to them that what they want isn't possible. Some will go the unethical route and try to find a way to milk them for all they're worth while running them around in circles. You are going to face situations where the desires of your clients are way out there in the clouds. No matter what you do, you will never be able to help them achieve their goals. You don't want to laugh in their face or anything like that. You know how it feels to have your hopes dashed by someone. The best way to go about this is to ease them slowly into their new reality. Better yet, you should explain to them why what they want to do isn't possible. It could be the niche is too saturated, the niche is too small, or there are technical reasons why what they want to do isn't achievable. Somehow you've got to find the strength to be the voice of reason in this situation. If you can't find some way to get through to them, then it might be best that the two of you split ways. Your time is better spent helping people achieve something worthwhile than it is chasing a dream that will never turn into a reality. Sometimes you've got to use the power of persuasion to get your point across. If you're dealing with someone capable of stringing two thoughts together, then it shouldn't be too difficult. You might have to make a presentation or collect the information in a way that they can digest it. Explaining something to someone helps get the point across. The world of online marketing is very complex, and it's easy to get lost in the complexity of it. If you break things down into digestible bite-sized pieces, hopefully they will understand enough and will be willing to change course. You're not just a coach, you're also an online marketer. That means you're trying to make as much money as possible. Does that sound bad? If it does, then you need to get over it. Yes, that sounds harsh, but it's a reality. Business is one of those things that you have to take by the horns to succeed. You're not only trying to get as much money as possible to line your pockets, but it's the foundation of expanding your business. You won't be able to grow your business if you don't have the money to buy products and services from people. If you think about your prices in those terms, it's easier to swallow charging people as much as they're willing to pay. You're not going to know right out of the box how much people are willing to pay. Split test different landing pages and checkouts to see which ones perform the best. Something as small as changing the background colors may make it easier for you to charge a little more. It's not possible to go overboard when it comes to split testing to see what performs better. You should try different stock images of people on your landing and checkout pages. See which ones work best to increase your profits. Right now, you have dollar signs in your eyes while thinking about your new career as a coach. The real money is in the upsells that you'll push on your clients. We're talking about additional time spent with them, help going over their site or business, and maybe even you do some of the work for them. Your end goal is to get them to part with as much of their money as possible. If you have any other goal than that, then you're going to fail. Some are going to immediately say that your goal has to be to provide them with a service that fulfills their needs. If you need to be told that at this point in the game, then you're not coach material. Of course, you need to educate and guide your clients, but in reality, you've got bills to pay as well. Are you ready to pump out your chest and market yourself as a guru? If not, then you probably aren't ready to be a coach. Boasting is difficult for humble people, and it's something you may never get used to. Can you not brag about your accomplishments and still be a coach? Well, not really. How will people know you're qualified to be a coach if you don't lay out the reasoning behind it? Would you get coaching from someone who has no proven track record? It's entirely possible that you let your record speak for itself, and you don't do much showboating. Tooting your own horn isn't optional when you want to coach someone to become successful. The minute your good name is spoiled, it's game over. You will never get a second chance to rebuild the trust of the public. Establishing yourself as an expert in your field is a must for you to get anywhere as a coach. There are only a few ways of establishing your credentials, and the most effective way is by laying out your knowledge for people to see. Flashing stacks of cash are great, But more than anything, you want to prove to people that you know what you're talking about. No one buys coaching from a guru because the person wears a fancy diamond ring. The client buys coaching because they believe the coach can guide them down the path to success. Leave the hype for people who are trying to convince others how successful they are. Instead of building a false persona, go out there and dish out the best information you can. The way you carry yourself online will determine the success of your coaching business. Go to places where you can show off your skills and do so with almost reckless abandon. Don't brag. Instead, show people what you know. By being a know-it-all who actually does know what they're talking about, you'll win the hearts and minds of those who want someone like you to coach them. Are you ready to have your minds completely blown away? You might have to hire a coach to help you become a successful coach. That's pretty far out there, isn't it? Well, the concept of hiring a coach to help kickstart your career might not be so crazy. People will be hiring you to help steer them in the right direction of their business. Why would it be so out of the ordinary for a coach to need a similar service? A coach can help teach you things like where to advertise, the best type of advertising, and what additional services clients are willing to buy. We live in a world where paying for information seems like a waste of money. Why buy a newspaper when you can read the news online for free? Why should anyone buy coaching from anyone when there's a ton of information online ready to be consumed for the low price of nothing? If you're at the stage of your professional career that coaching is a possibility, then you've probably paid for information. Paying a little bit more isn't going to hurt, and it will be a wise investment. You can't possibly believe that coaching is a worthwhile endeavor for the average person if you're not willing to spend some money on it also. That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to make your coaching business a success? If not, then you're not going to get anywhere. People who cut corners are rarely successful. Don't allow the oddity of hiring someone to be your coach to get your foot in the door of coaching get in the way of things. If you need help, reach out to someone who can help you. Get over this hurdle now so you can have another successful business in your list of achievements. You'd think it would be a given in today's marketing world that having a website is a must. You will need a website to promote your coaching services. And it's also a good idea to have a blog on your site as well. Google loves blogs, and they get plenty of organic traffic. All of that organic traffic can help your business grow if you target the right keywords. It's also possible to get links to your blog posts on forums and social media. Though, you don't want to spam the entire internet in hopes of getting customers. You'll only make people mad doing that, and they won't